balance on her right side at one point, so I have to make sure she's very even. So I start first with a little bit of a tail pull, just kind of off to each side, strong and even. Lift it up. Remember, this is all her spine. Give her just a nice little pull. Let that go. And then on to the lateral work, which I really think is about the most important part of the stretch. Now, make sure your horse is solidly on their standing leg when you do this, because I've actually pulled her off balance and had her almost come down on me once, so be careful. You're going to support under the fetlock with two hands, lift the leg, drop yourself back, so again, you're stretching yourself. Push your shoulders back, arch your back, loosen your neck up. At the same time, you're pulling on her, and then switch so that you're lengthening your hamstrings, your calves, and your lower back. So you have a flat back. Pull her out, just hold, don't shake, don't jiggle, don't bounce it. Just let the muscle pull till it releases. And then put her foot down. And encourage her to keep it in place. Be nice if she just leaves it there for a minute or two. And what you're doing with this is you're stretching that whole hip around that side and releasing and leveling out the lumbar. So important to get the correct undercarriage in dressage. So we'll just let her be for a minute. And then do the other leg. Good girl. Okay. The other one. Do that. Stretch back so that you're getting a good stretch. Support her well. Sometimes you'll actually hear a release and an adjustment in the lower back, just a little click. And then put the leg down. Let it rest. We're going to do one more in the series before we're finished. And then you're ready to ride. Sometimes she'll stand here like this for a long time, so I just give her a minute or two and then ask her to square up. I also should say that this is not a passive horse. What you're seeing now is a horse that's really learned to enjoy this regimen. Normally she's a lot of energy and not terrifically cooperative if she doesn't want to be, but she loves stretching. Okay, Ease, come on, move over, stand level. And one last stretch, which is so important, especially for these horses with less deep hock, is this full lift, slightly out to the side, and back to center. And she really just relaxed, as we all know that when horses let some gas out, they're really relaxed. And then pulling forward, as close to the front leg as you can get her to reach. Just hold, stretch, slow lift, and at the same time, again, always thinking about how you're stretching your own body. You can get hurt doing this if you don't think about that, because you're holding a lot of weight in your hands. And once more, I just like to really exaggerate that hock bend and hold it. Just kind of have a fantasy that someday she'll have a hock like a warm blood if I do this enough. Let her go down. Other side. Up. Lifting out a little bit. Pulling forward. Come on, Easy. She's fighting me a little bit on this today.